Okay, this is a reading for Virgo. It's your weekly love reading. We've got a Thanksgiving setup going on. I'm having a lovely Sunday, been out for a gorgeous walk. I'm having a gin. We're going out for dinner, family dinner for my nephew's birthday. He is 13. Shout out to Nathan. And I've got my nails done, new nails. Yeah, we're going to see what's coming in for you Virgo in the second week of November. I'm feeling very Christmassy, very creative, very well rested. I had the first sleep last night where I actually slept in instead of waking up at 6 or 5. I actually slept in, so really needed that. I love looking at all the setups in the shop windows and yeah, I'm really into creative stuff. Being an earth sign. I know Virgos, my mum's a Virgo and she absolutely vibes off the same stuff as me, like flower arranging, displays, making little setups in the home. You don't have to have a shop to be creative. You can use your house, can't you? You can use your room. You can order so much stuff off the internet now. You used to have to go to wholesale shops like Inspirations or Abercorn to get material. You had to go and find these things, and now we've got the world at our fingertips. We can just order whatever we want. It's a great time to be a creative. I'm actually wanting to do a pottery class. I would love to be around people who are artists or appreciate the same things as me. So I think that's what I'm going to aim for the next few weekends, is book some pottery making classes and earthenware, and then how you what's it called, the way you finish the vases with different chemical reactions. I'm obsessed. I'm actually obsessed with that. I don't know why it speaks to me, guys, but it does. It speaks to me in a way that nothing else does, not even food, and that's saying something for a Taurus. I don't know what Capricorns are like with creativity, but I know Virgos are on the same vibe as Taurus. We have good taste with colour. I think Librans are really good taste as well, because we're ruled by the goddess of beauty and love. Really good at colour matching and different textures, different materials. Yeah. I reckon a Pisces would be a good match for me. I think Pisceans are very creative and idealistic and dreamy. Let me know if there's a sign that's a good match. Maybe I need a Virgo. Okay, let's do a little bit of sage, just to get into the right frame of mind. I've got my cinnamon chai candle. I've just had a hot chocolate with whipped cream and marshmallows. I'm living my best life. In fact, I need to get some of that stuff in. I need things like that in. I've been doing baking. I did sausage rolls. Just used ready roll pastry, but the fact that you're cooking it fresh, so much moisture in the pastry. Why are we eating crispy, flaky, dehydrated, dried out pastry? It's not nice. We need fresh. I can make excellent pastry. There's just, because I work full time and then I've got my channels on top of that, I can't be doing pastry from scratch as well. There's only so much my legs can take of standing upright in the kitchen. I actually love baking, but I used to when I was a teaching assistant and I didn't do as many hours, or before I had channels and all these other things going on, you know, like obviously I had more energy to do cooking and baking, but I've got to find some kind of balance. I want to do those things, but I've got to use like, you know, shortcut methods and things to like, I still loved it. I want to do some biscuits. I think biscuits are fine because they only take 10 minutes to cook and they're so easy to like prepare. I want to do them for work just to like bond us as a team. I thought I'd do like gingerbread men and just put like different, you know, like Christmassy sprinkles on. I could do like, well, gingerbread men are quite big, aren't they? Maybe I should do stars so they're a bit smaller. We're busy teachers, so we need to just be able to pop one in the mouth and do a runner. Right, anyway, let's shut up now. I think Virgos are excellent homemakers, and I think Taurians are as well. I think we have that in common, don't we? 100%. I think Virgos go a bit further and they're like, I don't know actually, because my friend's Taurian and she's a visionary when it comes to, you know, remodelling homes. And I think Virgos, because my mum does that, I think so good at that. Right, in the challenge position, we've got the 5 of Cups. So that is regret, sadness, loss, grief. You're dealing with regret, sadness, loss and grief right now. I'm going to blow that out because it starts using up all my oxygen. Yeah, it's your weekly love reading, so in case you knew, I do a 9-card spread. I get 3 cards for how you're feeling, 3 cards for how your person's feeling, and 3 cards for the outcome. I'll get messages from your person to clarify why they feel the way that they feel, and I'll get you some advice from Spirit, okay? So this is your side, this is how you're feeling, Virgo. You're dealing with loss, sadness, regret, grief. We've got a combination of the 9 of Swords with the Sun reversed. So the Sun upright would be happiness. I'm going to show you the artwork because it's stunning. So the Sun is the happiest card in the tarot deck. It's not just happy, it's childlike. It's having a light-hearted sense of humour. It's not being bogged down or weighed down with responsibilities. It's being carefree, okay? In particular, carefree. So that's reversed, and we've got 9 of Swords upright. That is extreme anxiety. It's mental activity that's very negative, okay? The 9 of Swords is the most fear, anxiety, pain, grief, sadness that a person can take on. And then when you get to the 10 of Swords, it's the end of a cycle. It has to reset to 0. So you're nearing the end of a cycle of recovering from loss or grieving. You could be grieving a death or a relationship. You could be grieving the loss of a house if you've had your house repossessed. Loss, you know, affects so many areas of our life. You could be struggling with ill health. Who knows, okay? But some kind of loss, okay? I was just thinking I'm not seeing Pentacles, and now we've got the Queen of Pentacles reversed. So, Queen of Pentacles upright is someone who is an excellent provider. They're a homeowner, they're someone who has children. They are excellent at acquiring money and earning money. They're excellent at saving, they're excellent at spending. Okay, so finances are your boon, okay? When that's reversed, finances are not great. So something's caused a bit of a financial downturn for you, Virgo. So let's get some cards for your person. Right, they've got the 10 of Cups reversed. That's really sad. So the 10 of Cups upright is not just being contented as a single person, but it's the wider family picture, whether that's you and some dogs and a friendly man, or whether it's you and your children, or you and your spouse and children, that whatever that contented wider family picture is, not just you happy solo, but in a household having a partner or a partner and children. And you know, I understand that there's a lot of people that have a household where it's them and their children and there isn't another person, but we all deep down want someone to go through life with, and that's fine. That's the human nature, okay? It's natural to want that. It's not weak, it's natural. I do think you enter your own power when you are a single mum or a single dad. I think you're a special kind of fierce, you know, and you're brilliant, but it's not uncommon for people to get a bit lonely and think, I want another adult, I want someone to be intimate with, I want to care about someone and someone to take care of me. Life is to be shared, right? So the bond you get from your children is gorgeous. However, we all want another adult, don't we? Who we can have pillow talk with. We don't want to put our burdens on our kids. But they've got that reversed. So they've either lost a family picture, a family setup, a family dynamic, or they're pining for that, okay? They've not achieved that yet. Normally when it's someone single that wants to achieve that, you get the Nine of Pentacles, but maybe this is someone who's coming out of a family dynamic, a family home, and it's really tough for them. It's not easy when the relationship's done with, the marriage is done with, and you've got to move out of the marital home and you suddenly don't have your children under the same roof as you. It's really lonely. I get that. So that could be what this person's going through. Let's see what else comes out. You're both dealing with loss. Those cups are empty, okay? Those 10 cups are empty. They're upside down. They're not holding abundance of emotion and well-being. It's empty. 8 of Swords, mental entrapment. Someone's really struggling here with the loss of a family dynamic. It could be, you know, they still have their children and their ex, but they don't live in that household anymore, and it's really tough as a transitional period. That takes a long time to adjust and make new routines. Really, really tough. 7 of Swords upright, trying to be strategic, okay? Not revealing everything, keeping some things to yourself. You know, a lot of people don't talk about how tough it is when you move out. Perhaps we should talk about these things more. Loneliness in young people is more common, you know, than what is discussed. We're expected to be okay because we're young. It's not only elderly people that get lonely. Young people get really, really lonely as well. Knight of Cups with the Page of Pentacles. Somebody wants to invest. Somebody has strong feelings and emotions, very respectable. Seahorses mate for life. Let me just turn this so you can get a full view. Seahorses mate for life. We've got investment of emotion and money being offered. I don't know who by. This might be your person, because you're showing up as Queen of Pentacles reversed, like struggling for money. You're still grieving. We've got the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. You're both reversed. You're both grieving for the, you know, the change of... Let's move this out of the way. This is serious, guys. We've got a divine counterpart. Stop it. You're both going, oh, I love this. You know that song by Rihanna, We Found Love in a Hopeless Place? You're both dealing with your own sense of grief and loss and sadness. You're a divine match. The King and Queen of Pentacles. Oh, I love that. Stop it. That's the best case scenario, by the way. 2 people who are not currently involved are going to meet and you're going to be a perfect match. When you're of the same suit, if you're both like a King and Queen of Pentacles, or you're both a King and Queen of Wands, or you're both a King and Queen of Cups, or you're both a King and Queen of Swords, or you're an Emperor and Empress, you're a divine match. You go together like peanut butter and jelly, you know? I love that. I love that. That's so nice. This person's being brought in because they're the right match for you and you're the right match for them. Let's get one more. This is coming out a lot, you know. Scorpio season is about closing out old cycles and bringing in new ones. It's the Death card. That's the major arcana for Scorpio. It's not nasty. It's not about people dying. It's about the end of a cycle. Could be the closure of a chapter or the closure of a whole last book. Okay? Could be the end of a relationship, a separation, a divorce. But out with the old, in with the new, right? Four of Wands reversed. The Judgment. 10 of Wands, dropping burdens, end of a cycle, Queen of Swords. This is the divorce card. Someone's getting divorced. And out of that, there'll be a beautiful, new, fresh start. Can't tell you whether it's you or them, you'll know. I crunched. I crunched through the pip that was in my drink, thinking the fibre will be good for me. And it went down the wrong way. But it's fine. We're still here. I love that for you guys. I love that. One for the 10 of Cups reversed, for the one that's coming in for you that you're not currently involved with. I know that because you're in separation, they're in separation, you're both grieving, you're both sad, you're both lonely, and you're going to be each other's hero. You're going to be each other's, like, best friend, companion, ride or die. Romeo and Juliet, okay? I think you're both struggling financially because you're probably both going through divorce. I can only get the Four of Wands card once because I'm using the same deck. So for the outcome, you could both be divorcees. Does that make sense? Because they're the outcome cards. You're ready for new. You want to mate for life. Because we've got Seahorse. We've got the Knight of Cups, which is slow and steady but sure. We've got Page of Pentacles, investment into a future. King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles, divine match, divine counterparts. We've got the Four of Wands, which is a household, public union, marriage, home ownership, you know, full-on mortgage, kids. The Judgment, dropping the burdens, severing ties. You could both be people who are divorcing from your spouses, and you're not going to be looking for anything, and you're going to get into each other's paths. Spirit's going to match you up with one another. It'll happen in a really natural way. You haven't got to do anything. This person's going to cross your path at a go, and you will be divine counterparts, and it'll just work. It'll just be easy. You'll understand each other. And focused on work. Okay, so they're throwing themselves into work to kind of get over this ending of having to move out into like an apartment or a flat or a much smaller home, or back in with parents. I have a lot of sexual thoughts about you. That's a weird one. Perhaps they've already noticed you, but they just fancy you. They don't realise it's going to become what it's going to become. No. They're going to ask you out. Look, Seven of Swords, strategy. I'm going to give you an offer soon. Oh, you're going to get asked out, Virgo. You're going to get asked out on a date. Why am I acting like a brat? I don't know. It's cute though. Not a brat, but like someone who's like high school. I want to date you. Oh my god, that's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. King of Pentacles. Your divine counterpart. King of Pentacles. Could be an earth sign. You're Earth, you're Virgo. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm more emotional than I show. Okay, so they might be very practical minded, very grounded. They might guard their emotions a little bit, but they're probably thinking and feeling a lot. Okay, whether they express that to you or not, they've studied you, they've noticed you, they've observed you, they're into it, they're going to make a move. Okay, but it's not to just to sleep with you, it's to make a life. They're looking for a life partner, they're looking for a seahorse. Okay. Oh my god, it's so cute. I love it. You're too good for me. I don't deserve you. No. Maybe that's what the ex is going to say to try and drag them back in, but just screw that because you guys are meant to be together. Whoever the new person is that asks you out, Virgo, say yes. You might be scared, you might be nervous, you might be nervously excited. Oh, I love this time of year because how cute is it to go on dates together? Like, you could go and walk around a lovely village with a hot chocolate, with cream and marshmallows. You could be all wrapped up and you could be just walking and chatting and getting to know each other and seeing if your life values like correlate, if you both want the same things, if you've got the same set of principles, you get to know each other. Like, oh, it's such a nice time of year to be dating. Come on. Just because it's gone dark doesn't mean you can't go to a lovely pub. You know, it makes it more cosy. They put the log fires on. You know, they might light candles for you. Really nice food, nice wine. I love it. Let's get you some advice. Virgo, I am actually jealous of your reading. You're gonna get asked out by the person that you're gonna marry, basically. Sex magic. I draw on my body with an invisible blade, carved with the bliss of lustrous teeth. It is in the allure that I will meet blood and flesh. Be careful to carefully assess the people that approach you, okay? You want the right one. You don't have to take anyone that comes towards you. Honey. The sweetness of you swells in the grace of your pull, oh so beautifully lethal. This person finds you irresistible because you are their counterpart. That earring's in the way, so we're going to move that. I need another drink and then I'm going to get you... Oops. I'm going to get you some soul truths. You don't need to consciously do anything just by being you. Because they're the King of Pentacles and you're the Queen of Pentacles. You're both earthy, great taste, grounded, love nature, love colour, pattern, texture. You're sensual. You constantly think about other people's feelings. You're down to earth. You're clever. You're talented. But you don't let your ego, you know, get the best of you. You're not a show-off. You're a nurturer, a natural nurturer. You've got such an appreciation for nature. And what would you call it? Like the laws of the universe, like colour, texture, shape, pattern. You've got a really good eye for that. You're a really good match with this person. But you're, number one, you're in tune with Mother Earth. Virgos are tree huggers. You just are. You understand plants. You understand the symbiotic nature between trees, plants, fungi, you know, root systems. You even get to a point where you feel that plants and trees have emotions. This person is likely to be a Taurus, a Virgo or a Capricorn. They may have some air placements. They may have some water placements because we've got a lot of swords here for their side. They may have some air and water, okay, but that's very nice placid vibes for you. You know how you make pottery using earth and water? That's what they've got. I don't see fire here except for the drive to commit and be in a joint household. There's very little fire. If you look at both sides, there's cups, there's swords, and there's pentacles on both sides. You are a divine match. You're so well suited. It's like delicious. I'm picking up the wrong deck here. Get me a soul truth, please, for Virgo. What soul truth does Virgo benefit from right now? Do I surround myself with people who lift me up? The people with whom we surround ourselves determine who we become. Does your tribe fill you up? Do they inspire you? Do they believe in you? Do they help you step into your greatest potential? Today's soul action is to make a desire list of the type of people with whom you wish to surround yourself and clarify if there is anyone in your life who no longer serves you. Can you love them from a distance? So you don't need to have everyone on your social media. You don't need to say yes when someone asks you to spend time with them. If you feel like it's natural when you're with someone and you look forward to seeing them and you can 100% be yourself, spend time with them. But if you're doing it as a pity party or you're doing it because you feel that they're going through a hard time, screw that. You need to be with your tribe, Virgo. You will absolutely get energy and sparks off other people who get what you're about, they get what you're into. You need to be around other creatives. Cut the crap. Life's too short. You don't need to be a Florence Nightingale. You don't need to look after people constantly or worry about their feelings. You don't have to hurt people's feelings, but you can slowly and silently start snipping little ties, little threads, okay? Clear out the clutter. Focus in on people that you absolutely feel like you can 100% be yourself. They get you, they like the same shit as you, they're into it. You buzz off each other, you feel energetic, enthused, inspired, motivated. Whoever your inspo is, whoever's your muse and you're their muse, give them your time. Your time's way too precious to be a fucking martyr to all and sundry. You don't need to. It's going to dilute your heart and your soul. Don't do that. Get potent, babes. Get potent. Okay. Right. Give it a like, share, subscribe, follow, repost. We're on 99 subscribers on YouTube. About 315 on TikTok. The channel's new. Please support it. And I'll see you in the next